YouTube? We are back. This is for those that are still here. We probably don't have a lot of new subscribers, but the 2J-Z channel lives on, and we're gonna keep chunking out videos. But as I said, apologies, haven't put up any content recently, just with the climate of life that is, you know how that goes. But really wanted to just get on camera here and talk a little bit about where the 2J-Z is and everything. So here she is in all of her glory. Got her toe strap because we have to pull her in and out of the garage. And the 2J's in there as usual with, I don't know if I might have showed this off. I don't know if I did. We got the Apex engineered cross member engine mounts, front suspension pieces. They got a mixture of Techno Toy tuning and Apex engineered stuff out under there. So as you know, if you've watched some of my other videos, that has been the headline for a lot of those, just installing this, that, and the other parts. I did make a video of cutting the fenders, but I don't know. I don't know that I focused on putting these fender flares on. I also got the skillered front air dam. Sorry, not air dam, splitter. Front air dam is just an MSA fiberglass, whatever. Had to hack it up a little bit here in the front to make the ginormal wheels fit. Yeah, they're fitting up pretty good. I mean, it's close, as you can imagine. These are some big wheels and tires, but you know, we're kind of building the car around the wheels. There's that. So, I have not mentioned, but I did move away from the carbon center console and door cards. I went with the skillered stuff. For me, the skillered stuff is tried and true, really popular in the Z community, and he makes great stuff. I got a bunch of pieces from him that I plan to put on. I've also got a bunch of parts here I've laid out. As you can see, I got some new door cards here, not the carbon ones, obviously. We sold those like I mentioned, but we got the skillered black powder coat door cards, going with that kind of black theme in the interior. But what I also ordered is the skillered aluminum dash. So I'm not planning to go full race car with this thing, but the skillered dash is aluminum, and I knew I wanted to be cutting up the dash. I didn't want to buy a new replica or, you know, remake, what have you, just to cut it up. So went out and bought one of those. So I'll be doing some cool modeling with that, and kind of mocking up what that's going to look like with the digital dash and all the creature comfort controls and whatnot in there. So beyond those few items, I am kind of waiting on a mock-up tool for the 2J. That's going to allow me to pull out the current short block I have in there and start getting it machined and put the other one in so that I can mock up things and start test fitting stuff in the meantime while it goes off to the machine shop. I also might try and find an extra 2J long block, or considering also purchasing a Toyota factory short block with the pistons, rods, everything. It's assembled short block. Lots of ideas and thoughts and things of that sort, but most importantly, I'm looking forward to just getting back into the swing of things, getting back on the car, being more consistent with progress, whether it be, you know, putting on the side mirrors or throwing in the engine or whatever. I want to talk a little bit more about this front splitter and air dam situation. This was actually a pretty big project. I just kind of went heads down and got it done, but as you can imagine, the clearancing these wheels, you know, with this front valence and the splitter, that was like its own isolated project. Again, I'm an idiot for not documenting that. That could have been useful to a lot of people, but I'm sure it'll come apart at some point, and I will be taking a lot more video of how that all came together and what tweaks and adjustments had to be made. I'm pretty happy with how it's come out so far. It's still not 100% done. there's still like a lot of ancillary pieces that are going to be attached to the front splitter and whatnot. So another thing I had taken some content and video of, and it's not completely finished, is the skillered rear diffuser here. I love the way this looks under here with the wheels and the flares and rolls into that splitter. Really enjoying the look and feel of that. So not totally mocked up or put on like I'd hoped, but we're getting there. So I wanted to give a little demo of what these are going to look like on the car. These are the skillered trim mount mirrors. Not those, sorry. These are the trim mounts. These go, just open the door. These go on like, forgive me, this is the first time I'm fitting them up. Something like that. And as you can see, that creates a new mounting point for your mirror holes. And this moves it forward and up. So for maybe a tall guy like me, that's more advantageous for visibility. But I opted for the black powder coated version. Don't know if I'll keep that way, but I thought that would be a good fit for the theme going on with the rest of the bits on the car, the side skirts. I also didn't talk about the side skirts. I got these installed. I took my time. Those are a little treacherous, but they look good. These are the subtle ones. He makes another version that are a little more pronounced, which I don't care for, but they're an option. That's what I like about these guys. They give you options. So I'm just gonna fit this up. I guess I should mention these do use the APR GT3 carbon fiber mirrors if you so choose. He does sell them directly through Skillerd. I think they're pretty minimal, pretty slick looking, pretty, nice, I guess. There we have it. It's kind of cool. You can see the comparison of the old versus new. Again, the old is, 6-7 inches closer to you in the driver's seat, and this one moves it back toward the front of the car. And up. And I kind of like it better, and then we can clean off the doors, fill these holes. Okay, for my next trick, check this out. What is this, you might ask? This is, if I can get in the picture, this is the rear spoiler. we got the spoiler on the car. Obviously not, haven't mounted the uprights, the adjustable rods, but we have bolted it down to the hatch itself, and it looks like that's about the max travel if I have my hinges on correctly, but can't imagine you'd want any, I guess, positive angle, if you will. Go from here, I assume, from here on back. So the next step is deciding where to mount the supporting rods that run here and here, and that location is going to determine, you know, how much adjustment I have on this wing, and that'll be important to get right. Spoiler. Look at that. Came together pretty nice. Easier than I thought. Took me way longer to get this on than it ever should have. Everyone know that this should have happened months ago. But here it is. It's nice looking uprights. They do look really nice. I might have those done in black. I don't know. I will have the OEM window trims in silver, so that might play nice with those. And the bumpers too will be silver. But look at that. God, the lighting is terrible. There we go. Looks pretty good. I think he calls it a NASCAR style rear spoiler, but I don't know about that. I think reminds me of the 3-piece IMSA spoiler, which, you know, one day I might have on this car, but I wanted to give this a shot. Nice and simple. So. Okay, well, that's going to wrap it for this little update. Got the mirrors tested, fitted, whatever you want to call that, mocked. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I know updates, again, are few and far between, but project's moving. Just if we can get the resources, I'm always making videos and getting it done. So, all right, tune in for the next one. Thanks, guys.